Since OpenAI released its blockbuster bot ChatGPT in November, users have casually experimented with the tool, with even insider reporters trying to simulate news stories or message potential dates. Hey there guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Keep watching this video to find out more about who founded ChatGPT, how the world received ChatGPT. To older millennials who grew up with IRC chat rooms, a text instant message system, the personal tone of conversations with the bot can evoke the experience of chatting online. But ChatGPT, the latest in technology known as large language model tools, doesn't speak with sentience and doesn't think the way people do. That means that even though ChatGPT can explain quantum physics or write a poem on command, a full AI takeover isn't exactly imminent, according to experts. There's a saying that an infinite number of monkeys will eventually give you Shakespeare, said Matthew Sack, a law professor at Emory University who studies copyright implications for training and using large language models like ChatGPT. There's a large number of monkeys here, giving you things that are impressive, but there's intrinsically a difference between the way that humans produce language and the way that large language models do it, he said. Chatbots like GPT are powered by large amounts of data and computing techniques to make predictions to string words together in a meaningful way. They not only tap into a vast amount of vocabulary and information, but also understand words and context. This helps them mimic speech patterns while dispatching an encyclopedic knowledge. Other tech companies like Google and Meta have developed their own large language model tools, which use programs that take in human prompts and devise sophisticated responses. OpenAI, in a revolutionary move, also created a user interface that's letting the general public experiment with it directly. Some recent efforts to use chatbots for real-world services have proved troubling with odd results. The mental health company Coco came under fire this month after its founder wrote about how the company used GPT-3 in an experiment to reply to users. Coco co-founder Rob Morris hastened to clarify on Twitter that users weren't speaking directly to a chatbot, but that AI was used to help craft responses. The founder of the controversial Do Not Pay service, which claims its GPT-3-driven chatbot helps users resolve customer service updates, also said an AI lawyer would advise defendants in actual courtroom traffic cases in real time, though he later walked that back over concerns about its risks. Other researchers seem to be taking more measured approaches with generative AI tools. Daniel Lina Jr., a professor at Northwestern University who works with the nonprofit Lawyers' Committee for Better Housing, researches the effectiveness of technology in the law. He told Insider he's helping to experiment with a chatbot called Rentervention, which is meant to support tenants. That bot currently uses technology like Google Dialogflow, another large language model tool. Lina said he's experimenting with ChatGPT to help Rentervention come up with better responses and draft more detailed letters while gauging its limitations. I think there's so much hype around ChatGPT, and tools like this have potential, said Lina. But it can't do everything. It's not magic. OpenAI has acknowledged as much, explaining on its own website that ChatGPT sometimes writes plausible-sounding but incorrect or nonsensical answers. Microsoft so far has chilled with employees using ChatGPT. Just don't share sensitive data with it. Where Elon Musk comes in. ChatGPT shows that artificial intelligence has gotten incredibly advanced and that it's something we should all be worried about, according to tech billionaire Elon Musk. One of the biggest risks to the future of civilization is AI, Musk told attendees at the World Government Summit in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, shortly after mentioning the development of ChatGPT. It's both positive or negative and has great promise, great capability, Musk said, but he stressed that with that comes great danger. The Tesla, SpaceX, and Twitter boss was asked about how he sees technology developing 10 years from now. Musk is co-founder of OpenAI, the US startup that developed ChatGPT, a so-called generative AI tool that returns human-like responses to user prompts. ChatGPT is an advanced form of AI powered by a large language model called GPT-3. It's programmed to understand human language and generate responses on huge bodies of data. ChatGPT has illustrated to people just how advanced AI has become, according to Musk. The AI has been advanced for a long time. It just doesn't have a user interface that was accessible to most people. Whereas cars, airplanes, and medicine must abide by regulatory safety standards, AI doesn't yet have any rules or regulations keeping its development under control, he added. I think we need to regulate AI safely, frankly, Musk said. It is, I think, actually a bigger risk to society than cars or planes or medicine. Regulation may slow down AI a little bit, but I think that might also be a good thing, Musk added. The billionaire has long warned of the perils of unfettered AI development. He once said artificial intelligence is far more dangerous than nuclear warheads. His words have more gravity today as the rise of ChatGPT threatens to upend the job market with more advanced human-like writing. Musk left OpenAI's board in 2018 and no longer holds a stake in the company. Initially, it was created as an open-source nonprofit. It's now closed source and for profit, and I don't have an open stake in OpenAI, nor am I on the board, nor do I control it in any way. Part of the reason for Musk's decision to establish OpenAI was because Google wasn't paying enough attention to AI safely, he said. And that about does it for this video. At present, ChatGPT has led to a heated battle between Google, a titan of internet search, and Microsoft, who's invested in OpenAI and integrated its software into its Bing web browser. Google fired back at ChatGPT with its own rival tool called Bard. The company is playing catch-up as investors question whether ChatGPT will pose a threat to its dominance in web search. In essence, the founding members of ChatGPT have inspired many other platforms to launch their own equivalents.